Hello, Christie Arkovich from Tampa, Florida. I'd like to spend a few minutes today talking about the newest announcement by the Department of Ed, where they are going to basically forgive 323,000 applicants for a total forgiveness of their federal student loan. Now, this applies for someone who has already been approved for Social Security disability. So keep in mind that that is a lengthy process. If you haven't already been approved, I just Googled this morning, and the average wait time is 15.3 months for someone who files an application for Social Security disability until it's actually reviewed by some kind of decision maker, Social Security judge, and so forth. So that's a good program in that it's to happen automatically for those who have already been approved for SSD. The reason for that is a lot of folks who've already been approved for SSD, they don't really have the means or wherewithal to comply with the requirements to also get a discharge of their federal student loans. We have run into a lot of folks who didn't even hear of the program. You know, they're on SSD, they're getting disability from the Social Security Administration, but they're also paying a federal student loan because they don't realize that that's a separate program. It's run by a separate entity, the Department of Ed, and they don't share information between the SSA, Social Security Administration, and the Department of Ed. So it would never happen automatically. Now it's going to happen automatically. Anyone who has been already approved with an SSD finding, Social Security disability, the Department of Ed will do a Social Security number matchup. And anyone who's already been approved for that will automatically have their federal student loans be forgiven. And that's to occur as early as next month, which is September 2021. And they announced there's roughly 333,000 people that fit that description. So that's excellent. That's really good news. They also may eliminate the monitoring period thereafter for other folks, and we'll get into that more. So what does that mean for people who have not applied for Social Security disability? Because a large number of people, they have health conditions, underlying health conditions, things like that, but they haven't actually applied for SSD, in part because it's a lengthy, expensive process. They hope to maybe even return to work someday. So for them, we have a total and permanent disability program. And this is something we've been doing for a number of years. We've actually streamlined the process. We have a physician with an occupational medicine specialty. He's an MD, and he will see clients in our office specifically for total and permanent disability discharge of their federal student loans. So this is only for federal student loans. And like I mentioned, his occupational medicine specialty lets him see a variety of different people with different types of health conditions. And so that's something we need because we don't have the time or energy to keep track of all different physicians in all different areas geographically, as well as the types of practice they have. So it's important to have someone that has that occupational specialty. And so our process is a lot faster. It's only 3 months. Every application we've ever filed has always been approved. Now, it's not to say that we're not going to have one denied eventually. It will happen, I'm sure. But so far, it's a very successful program. Not a single solitary total and permanent disability app has been disapproved or denied. And the process is fast. So you don't have to wait that 1, 2, or 3 years for Social Security disability to have a finding. We don't need anything to do with that. We just end up applying directly with medical records that our client may have and filling out the total and permanent disability application paperwork, monitoring that progress, and so forth. So while I do really appreciate and think that the Social Security disability finding that some people may be able to get, it's very important for those who have federal student loans. It's not always necessary. So don't think that you have to be approved by SSA for disability before you can get rid of your federal student loans through the total and permanent disability program. So if you'd like to know more, please reach out to our law office. We have an email of info@christiearkovich.com. We have our office number, which is, if you subscribe, you'll see on our page the office number. It's 813-258-2808. But normally we usually, we're based in Tampa, Florida. So we can do this for folks in Florida, but it is a federal administrative program, which means we can also do it for anyone nationwide, even though we might have a preference for Florida just because that's where our office is located. Our physician would like to meet with folks in person if possible. We can do Zoom if we need to. As you can see, we're basically, we do a lot of stuff by Zoom now. And it's working out really, really well. So again, please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for further things that the Biden administration, the new Department of Ed, is rolling out day by day. Have a good day.